Australia is home to some pretty wild weather, and it feels like we've seen a lot of it lately.
A wet one certainly in Melbourne.
Someone who knows all about that is ABC weather guru Nate Byrne. Hi Nate, how's the weather?
Jack, the weather is the most interesting thing there is.
It's fair to say Australia's got some pretty wild weather, yeah?
We do. Australia's a really, really big country. You know, we have parts of Australia that are well up into the tropics, up in Darwin and Cairns, and then places right down south that are, well, not that far away from getting into the Arctic. Like the bottom of Tassie can get pretty chilly down there. So with all of that space and all of the different weather that can move through an area that big, it means that we pretty much get it all.
In recent years, we've seen everything from droughts, fires, floods. Are natural disasters becoming more common?
Some are becoming more common, some aren't. It really depends on what you're looking at. So Australia's always had severe weather and a wide range of severe weather, and we always will. But in recent decades, certain things are becoming a little bit more likely to happen. Like we're getting longer and more intense droughts and heat waves as well, and that means more bushfire weather. But things like cyclones, we're not really getting any more of them. They're likely to get a bit more intense on average, but they're not really any more in number. We are getting more floods when we're lucky enough to get rain though, and that's all thanks to climate change.
So, how do we prepare for these types of big weather? Well, that's something the ABC's been looking at in its Big Weather and How to Survive It TV series. And now, you can get a hands-on look at how we might need to adapt.
Welcome to Mount Resilience.
The ABC's teamed up with the CSIRO and the Bureau of Meteorology to create an augmented reality experience of an Australian town in the future.
Mount Resilience is all about showing people that there is a way for us to survive what's coming and to do it well and to thrive all the while. So it's a bit of a good news story and maybe gives you a hint about what the future might look like.
That includes things like buildings that can withstand strong winds and storms, floodplains that can absorb water during a flood, and traditional Indigenous practices like cool burns, when small fires are burnt across large areas on purpose to avoid bigger bushfires in the future. And hey, in the meantime, we can always check in with you for all our weather updates.
I do weather every day, and even if I wasn't a weather presenter on television, I would still have my head in it because it's my science and I love it. Thanks, Jack.